This is the Dane Elec Z pen. I thought I'd go over a few of the finer points that maybe wouldn't come over perfectly in the written review. This is the receiver taken apart. I mentioned in my written review that the battery that came with my receiver, it's a single AAA, was pretty much dead on arrival. So I had to open this up, and it's actually really simple to just put a new battery in, and so I'll put it back together. This receiver face snaps on, and then there's 4 screws back here that I'll just real quick throw in, and I could have sent it back to the seller to get a new one that hopefully didn't have a flat battery, but I think it's good to know how to change it, because even your best rechargeable battery isn't going to last for forever. So it's pretty simple. Just I'll screw these in real quick. Okay, so now that that's done, everything's screwed back in. This is what you're probably used to the receiver looking like in the pictures. Looks like this. In use, you turn it on. This is the on button. This is the pause button. That's for battery saving. So when it's on, this red light comes on, and when it's plugged into the computer and it's charging, then this blinks. Since it didn't blink for me, that's how I knew that there's something wrong with the battery. But right now it's on, and you unclip here and just clip it onto the paper, and you can start writing. What tells it that you're at the end of a page and to turn over is the act of unclipping it. And then whenever you reclip, it realizes, oh, I'm on another page now. If you forget to unclip at the end of a page, like for instance, if you just have it sitting out here, it'll read what you write out here, but when I turn the page, which I did this by accident, it doesn't realize that I've gone to a new page. So in its mind, I'm still on the same page, and I'm just writing over everything I just wrote again. So don't do that. That's a problem. Once you're flipping over the page, make sure you remember to do the unclipping process. This is the pen itself. Down here is the battery case. You unscrew this, and it's got 2 little wash batteries that you can get in just about any kind of superstore. And the version I bought had 2 extras with them. So that was nice. Unscrew back on. And here, this is the pen head itself, and this is a mini ballpoint pen refill that are, I guess, apparently quite common. I bought several different kinds, and some even here on Amazon. The best way to get this out, honestly, for me, was to just very gently grip this tip with my teeth and pull. You're probably supposed to use needle nose pliers or whatever, but once you pull it out like that, you've got, these are the ones I bought on Amazon, and you can just slip them back in with your finger. It's as simple as that. It doesn't fall out. This kind of clear crystal area is what you're not supposed to block. It's apparently what communicates with the receiver when you're writing. So when you hold the pen, you're supposed to write with your fingers kind of up here, not if you kind of start writing like this, then you're going to mess up your writing, and because it's not going to read to the receiver very clearly. So you have to remember to write back here. That's probably the long and short of it. I think the rest of it I've covered in my review. This is actually, I actually wrote out my entire review so that you could see how the limitations of the text parser. But this is literally the entire review that's with this video that's written out, and it's, you probably can't see it too well in the video, but it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pages long of text that I didn't really attempt to keep super clean. This is just basic note writing. So read over the review. corrections that I had to make that weren't parsed properly or in square brackets, but the rest of it came out the way you see it on the screen. And I forgot one thing. Whenever you're charging this or hooking it up to your computer to get the information that you wrote, you pull this cap off. Don't lose this. This is just a USB that you plug into your USB port. Since this is so bulky, it doesn't fit perfectly necessarily with, say, if you have a laptop drop things. If you have a laptop, you might not be able to fit this perfectly. So it came with this adapter, which is just a way of communicating a little bit more flexibly. So that's all that is. But it does come with an adapter so that you don't have to worry about maybe you have a really narrow USB port and this isn't going to fit. This is going to help you out. So that is all.